the finest hand-picked, well-tied spring meets the
Subtítulos no
chewy
disponibles.
brown sugar bobo on the block, bursting with L-carnitine, flavor, and health. Immortal's Delight, the drink
Immortal
of
Delight.
the finest.
Eso se puede comprar en el juego, ¿vale?
Newsflash. The IPC will soon be dispatching representatives to multiple worlds. The effort is part of a raft of new measures to encourage trade and strengthen friendship throughout the cosmos. The Genius Society's newest masterpiece, Simulated Universe World 8, is about to go
Mundo
live.
8.
Madame Herta has revealed that the project is about to enter the launch phase. For further details, don't forget to tune in to our program's follow-up reporting. Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Hello? Hello? Juego, ¿no?
Hello, my name is Hua.
Es juego.
Recent days, the Xianzhou Luofu has reported an uptick in supernatural activity. With evil spirits wreaking havoc across multiple locations, the Ten Lords Commission has assured citizens that it is thoroughly investigating all incidents. This program will be bringing you the latest as the story unfolds.
Espíritus.
For more details, stay tuned for the upcoming Haunted Xianzhou special program.
Beautiful creature, bless you for choosing to dally here. Allow me to ask
¡Qué horror, Dios mío!
as a fellow entity of the
¡Qué cosa horrible, loco!
are you acquainted?
Pero es igual que Afrodita de Saint Seiya. Igual, tío. Qué horror más... Qué cosa más fea.
Another anomaly in this shining universe.
Me va a caer pesado, ¿eh? Una planta.
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can. The beauty is eternal.
Hey, we made it! What's up, guys? Most haunted place in the Luofu. Follow and share. Or else I'm gonna...
Es verdad, me olvidé que esta es youtuber.
Yo, what's up? You're
Mira,
finally
huohuo,
here. Captain
Y
Huohuo,
Hania, ¿no?
should we start the ghost talk now?
Mola el enemigo, ¿eh?
You can just call me Huohuo. The fate of humans means nothing to me.
Un gran objeto.
We play by our own set of rules.
No se parecía a Kiki, esa cosa rara que salió ahí. ¡Primer código! A ver, el primer código es JB9BE7K5 RQY3. Comprobamos código. Que lo compruebo aquí. Y canjeado con éxito. Perfecto. Listo. Primer código. Publicamos. Segundo código. Borramos aquí.
Darkness falls across the delve as ghost fires dance. The clock strikes 12. Well,
Vale, era el Uber.
whether or not your world has a midnight hour, Good morning,
Mira, huohuo ahí con sus
good
espíritus. Es
afternoon.
muy parecido, es una mezcla de Tutao y Sacarosa, tío.
Welcome to the Inner Astral Peace Media's Haunted Cienzo.
Seguimos en Cienzo, yo os lo dije que nos vamos a pasar de mundo.
I'm your ghostly host with
No
the
creo.
most.
Lo que no entiendo es que pinta ahí a gente entonces.
For today's episode, we've invited two special guests. Together, we'll be introducing you to the Cienzo's weirdest and most wonderful.
¿Qué das a Skyler? ¿Cómo está?
I'm the galactic baseballer.
¿Y esa voz?
Speaking of weird and wonderful,
Hey guys, Grey Knifin here. It's an honor to be a guest on the 1.5 special program. I mean, Owlbert's Haunted Cienzo special program.
Huh? Owlbert, did you unlock a new skin?
that's one way of putting it. Naturally, an anchor of my standing needs to have the best wardrobe department in town. Now, as our audience will be well aware, the Cienzo is constantly roaming the universe. And the universe
El
is
evento de
filled
Halloween llega un poco tarde.
unknown. It should come as no surprise then that the Lafu has had its fair share of strange encounters. And speaking of strange, the trailer we just witnessed gave us a sneak peek into a place of mystery,
¿Empezarán con huohuo o con
and Ghostfire.
Argentina?
Fixtral Garden.
I thought Fixtral Garden was just some old abandoned place on the Luofu. Why is it suddenly getting so much attention?
Allow me to explain. A while back, the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace was shattered, and the heliobi trapped inside were able to escape. Know where they went to hide? Yup. Fixtral Garden.
I see.
Están hablando
Wait,
chorradas, ¿vale?
what's a heliobi?
People say that the heliobi are the result of accumulated grievances. They can possess people, deceive the senses, affect the soul, and usurp the flesh.
Ese Pikachu de papel. Creo que son
exhibit
una de las
bizarre
armas de juego.
behavior and restless thoughts.
Junto con la banderita esa que lleva.
It's a truly frightening spectacle.
But the creation furnace wasn't exactly fragile. How could it just break?
Rumor has it, the Artisanship Commission's surveillance recorded a gray-haired figure in dark clothing.
Gray hair, dark clothing.
Ese
Did they
Hani.
have a baseball bat?
Hey, don't pin this on me. The destruction of the creation furnace was a direct result of the Stellaron disaster. Right, Albert? Just tell us more about Fixtral Garden.
Fixtral Garden has always been overflowing with yin energy, and the garden itself is littered with suppression towers, stone monoliths, and ancient trees. It's
Hay
creeping
una
up
zona
in
así
the day.
ocultilla ahí
When
de
the
miedo.
sun
Está
goes
muy bien
down,
ambientado,
things get a whole lot creepier. The garden is layered and deceptive, and it's easy to lose your bearings. Since the heliobi moved in, it's probably the most dangerous place on the Lafu. Heliobi are experts when it comes to possession, and even the most experienced
Si no hablaran
raid
chorradas, no
wardens
sería un
and
live de Joyo
Arumaton
Verse.
spectral envoys
Esos
can't
personajes
become
molan un
their
montón los
victims.
diseños, ¿eh?
When you can't tell your friend from your enemy, things tend to go south
Se
fast.
supone que son algo que tiene que ver
If
con los
all
fantasmas de
that
ahí.
wasn't enough,
Mira,
they
tías
say
que llevan
that
armas. Mira,
Mara-stricken
hombre.
members of the Ten Lords
Tías que usan,
Commission
que usan
also
cosas de
wander the
Mara.
garden.
Vale, bien.
Word of advice?
Personajes
Keep
femeninos al
your
fin.
wits
Enemigos, que hay
about you.
poquísimos.
Sounds like great streaming material to me. I bet I
Historia de
can become
Teresa
the
Caminos,
Cienzo's
continuación.
#1 streamer in no
Era
time.
bien.
Funny you should mention. To most people, Fixtral Garden was always a strange and desolate place that rarely got much attention. But now that stories are beginning to circulate, the situation has changed. Recently, the Cienzo's online forums have been filling up with posts describing supernatural phenomena in Fixtral Garden. Everything from self-playing violins to the wailing cries of vengeful ghosts.
Hay un supuesto
Unsurprisingly,
espíritu vengativo
Cienzo
ahí.
fans of the supernatural are
Pero
loving
Olbert la verdad es que
this
raja
sect.
mucho.
In
Prefiero a
my
Olbert que a
experience,
Paimon, ¿vale?
forums aren't exactly the most reliable news sources.
Who cares if some of it's false? This is a hype train I can't afford to miss.
Trailblazer, what do you think? Wanna start a ghost hunting squad with me?
Fire breathing,
Winifred va a ir a hacer de
performances,
cazafantasmas.
headstands, balancing acts, spear deflection, sword juggling, and boulder smashing. Weren't enough, huh? Now you're an expert in ghost hunting?
Who said I was an expert? I just have a lot of transferable skills.
Yo al actor de Ulver le daba.
Well,
No sé
you
cómo,
gotta
no
hope
sé
so.
cómo será, pero seguro que le daba.
Speaking of which, in the brand new version 1.5 Trailblaze Continuance, a Foxian Tale of the Hunted, the ghost hunting squad
Foxian
will be
Tale of the Hunted.
responsible
O sea, un
for
zorro.
chasing down Heliobi, purging evil, resolving crises, and protecting the Xianzhou. A Foxian Tale of the Hunted is divided into 5 chapters and starts off
5 capítulos.
with the ghost hunting squad facing an unusual danger and Sojourner's ghastly referee. Once this chapter is complete,
largo.
the
Será
story
guay.
continues to unfold with twins, Precipient, Sword Essence, and Foxian Dream.
5 chapters, huh? We'll be topping Xianzhou internet searches in no time!
See? I knew we were on the same wavelength.
In addition to Trailblaze Continuance, and together with Miss Guinifin, Trailblazers will also be facing Fixtral Garden dangers in both
ver si nos dan algún
urban
arma o algo,
legends
tío.
and ghost hunting squad missions.
Cool.
Oh, and I almost
Winifred
forgot to
es como
mention,
sí.
during the ghost hunting squad's fixtural exploration,
Mira, huohuo.
Trailblazers can jointly manage Guinifin socials. Posting threads is a great way to create discussion among Xianzhou netizens and fans of the supernatural.
Oh, I can't wait! We're gonna get the whole Xianzhou talking. Seriously,
es como una-
this is
ah, como un
once
canal
in a
de
lifetime
YouTube.
material. We gotta plug it for everything it's got. I'm talking
canal de
daily
YouTube.
updates, community engagement, all that good stuff. Once you get enough momentum, the fan base grows itself.
Social media stardom is finally on the horizon.
Curioso.
Oh, you know, Miss Guinifin, there's always room
Mira, hay un
for
arma ahí.
creative talents at the IPM, and I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but
Hay un
I've
arma ahí.
introduced a lot of big names in the company. The Albert stamp of approval goes a long way.
Aw, thanks, Albert. I'm afraid I'm too invested in the Xianzhou for now, though. Good to know there's an offer on the table.
What's cool? I
La
get
pobre
it.
juego tiene pinta de que no quiere estar ahí.
Here's my card if you ever want a collab. Just give me a shout.
Deal. Now, where were we? Oh, socials. Increasing your account's popularity level allows you to unlock more stories and events. Your ghost hunting skills will only improve as you unlock more suppression towers and take on new challenges.
Not to mention, by completing limited time missions,
La imagen
Trailblazers
se
can
sale.
obtain the event light cone, hey, over here. What do you think, Guilings? Let's give it up for Guinifin's generosity!
Pero el cono ese de qué, de
Still,
vigilidad, de
I
qué,
hope the ghost hunting squad is up to the job.
de qué es ese cono.
Sounds like we'll have a lot on our
Es que no lo
plate.
Don't
pone.
worry. You might just be getting a helping hand from one of the Xianzhou's most formidable forces, the Ten Lords Commission. They're the judges of the Mara Struck, the arbiters of life and death. When it comes to warding off evil and expelling the supernatural, nobody does it like the Ten Lords. But despite their
Ni idea,
reputation,
no vi el logo.
shrouded in a certain amount of mystery.
Lo ponía, abundancia, vale,
The
vale.
10 lords are getting involved?
Es que como sale
Just
Winifred en la
when I thought
portada,
our stream couldn't
digo,
get any
nihilidad.
crazier.
Well, before you get too excited, I'd spend some time getting to know your assignee. The Ten Lords have dispatched a trainee judge to assist the ghost hunting squad in investigating the Fixtral Garden situation.
Trainee, huh? As long as they're confident in their abilities.
Yeah, about that.
¡Yeah! Qué guapa. Qué linda. Mira la cola en llama. ¡Ta, ta, 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 ta! Toma. Déjame en paz. Y luego la poseen.
Huohuo is a wind-type character
Sí,
following the path of abundance and a trainee judge of the Ten Lords Commission.
Wait, is her tail on fire? Those are the spookiest looking flames I've ever seen.
Yeah!
¿Por qué la bandera ahora es un palito ahí?
Fire help with ghost hunting?
What are you two whispering about?
Los talismanes
Nothing.
abrazándose.
Just beginning to doubt her credentials?
How did this little
Tiene
girl
muy buena
become
pinta,
a
la
judge in
verdad.
the first place?
A ver, es abundancia. Va a ser mejor
Huohuo
que
is
Natasha
essentially
seguramente
a
y que
magnet
Lynx.
for evil. something that comes in super handy for the Ten Lords Commission. They couldn't believe their luck.
Sounds qualified.
Of course. Talent comes in all shapes and sizes. The key is to bring the best out of everyone. Still,
La pobre toca caga de miedo.
Huohuo's unique
Es una versión
skill set
invertida de Dudao, que le
isn't
encantan los
exactly a
fantasmas y esto lo odia, seguramente.
People say she has the worst luck on the CN show.
La peor
Always
suerte,
running into
dice.
ghosts, tripping over thin air.
Vamos, él también Bennett.
Well, if I spent my life running into ghosts, I'd probably fall over a lot too.
I remember one of my Guaylings
Es una mezcla
had the
entre
same
Luigi de
problem.
Luigi's Mansion también.
Lucky for her, one of my sponsors sells this amazing remedy that can...
And we're getting sidetracked. Anyway, I only told you half the story. Bad luck, evil attraction, call it what you like. It all started from a single unfortunate.
Sí, además el arma de 4 estrellas de Top Pass que se ve. Esa imagen la han usado por un montón de
Her tail was
cosas.
possessed
¿Eso lo
by
sabes?
a monstrous long-lived species. Any guesses? Yep, it was a heliobus. That very same day, the Ten Lords Commission decided to seal the monster in its hiding place and took Huohuo under their wing.
Ah, I get it.
Sellaron a un monstruo
Huohuo is
dentro de
kind
ella.
of like a Ten Lords guinea pig.
Los Ten Lords, la
I
verdad,
think
que son unos
Herta had a
gilipollas.
similar fate planned for me.
That may have been part of it. However, the Ten Lords realized that Huohuo had the ability to pacify the monster. Naturally, anyone able to wield the power of a heliobus was seen as a potential weapon of war.
But she's just a baby! How could a scared little Foxian girl ever take on the responsibilities of the Ten Lords?
Oh, Huohuo's well aware she's a scaredy cat. That's why she watches so many horror immersion to train her courage. I guess you could call that fighting fear with fear. I'm here all week, y'all.
If that actually worked, I'd have
La
joined
pobre.
the Stellaron Hunters
Me da
already.
penita que esté asustada.
Technicality aside, Huohuo's willingness to confront her shortcomings is a true sign of professional.
Furra también,
Not to
¿eh?
mention,
No te olvides,
having spent more
Rincón.
than
Todas
a
esas
few
cosas
years in the
los
company
furra.
of a heliobus, she's had to develop her own tricks for banishing evil. Huohuo's basic attack, Banner's Stormcaller,
Stormcaller.
can deal wind damage to a single target.
Le mete con el palo.
Kind of looks
Ta,
like
ta, ta,
her
ta, ta, ta.
tail is the one making the decisions.
When using her skill, Talisman Protection, Huohuo bravely brandishes her banner, restoring HP to a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are
A
you
uno y los que
sure
están
she's
alrededor.
not trying to surrender?
Una cura de
Huohuo's
3.
ultimate, Tail Spiritual Domination, can regenerate allies' energy and increase their attack.
Whoa!
Aumenta el ataque y da energía a lo
That's
party.
what a heliobus looks like.
No wonder it took the Ten Lords Commission to seal it away.
When under the influence of her tail, Huohuo has a few special talents. After using her skill, she receives Sacrifice Life. Sacrifice life.
Sí, tiene uno
Can
como un
grant
contador
allies
abajo.
a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a trainee, huh?
Oh,
This ghost hunting squad.
básicamente tira la E
But
y luego la gente se va curando, una cura en el tiempo como la del Watcher, cuando tiran su ulti o cuando le llega el turno. O sea, otra curación está en el tiempo como la del Watcher, devastadora, super alta, seguramente.
Oh,
Esta irá por vida
scare
seguramente en vez de
enemies.
por ataque.
Nice moves, Huohuo. Still not getting judge
O
fights.
sea, da energía, da ataque, cura. Imagino, no sé si dispelea, la verdad. Si dispelea la parte, Dios.
That's why the Ten Lords appointed a seasoned veteran to bring up the rear. I'm talking about none other than Hanya.
Hanya. Un poco blanca. Pelea con un pincel.
Hanya is a netherworld judge of the Ten Lords Commission. She's a physical type character, following the path of harmony.
Ah, I remember that.
También tiene
face.
que ver con los fantasmas.
I saw her on the Return to Darkness light cone.
Correctamundo.
Armonía
Rumor
física.
has it, she's one of two sisters dedicated to the work of the Ten Lords. She's responsible for predicting karmic offenses and recording corresponding judgments.
Decías que no había
Or to
mamis,
be
mira que
more
tenés una.
precise, Hanya reads the karmic sins of criminals and uses her oracle brush to record their punishments.
Te ha quedado claro que
She's
es
good at her
física, ¿no?
job and takes it super seriously. In the Ten Lords Commission, her reputation precedes her.
sounds like a 10 Lord celebrity.
She's put in the hours, that's for sure. In order to determine their sins, Hanya reads the memories of the Mara struck in the form of dreams.
Cool. Sounds like our ghost hunting squad just found its guiding light. No offense, huohuo, but those sound like credentials.
Hey, enough with the huohuo bullying. But speaking of credentials, it's time to see what Hanya can do on the battlefield.
Hanya.
During her basic attack, Hanya uses her Oracle Brush to assault the enemy, dealing physical damage to a single target.
She really lives by the pen is mightier than the sword, huh? I'll get my call.
In addition to dealing physical damage to a single target, Hanya's skill, Samsara Lot, can inflict them with a burdened state.
Burden.
Is that Hanya's way of marking enemies prior to sentencing?
Pretty much. Allies inflict increased damage on enemies marked with burden. And if that wasn't enough, after an ally launches a set amount of attacks on an enemy marked with burden, they recover a skill point.
When the going gets
Le hacen más daño a los ellos marcados y que tras cierto ataque recuperan puntos de habilidad.
Ten Lord's Decree, all shall obey, can increase speed and attack for a single ally. When Hanya uses her technique,
Aumenta la velocidad y el ataque de un solo
she
aliado.
immediately launches an attack
Con el
and
ulti.
inflicts burden on a random enemy.
When the enemy won't budge, call in the judge.
All that aside, in version 1.5, the new stagnant shadow, Shape of Perdition, will appear within the Fixtural Garden map on the Cienjo Lafu. Complete the challenge to obtain new physical ascension materials.
Physical Ascension
Within the
Materials.
same map will also be
Dos
welcoming
sets.
Cavern of
As
Corrosion,
Blazing Grand Loop,
Path of
Prisionero-
Darkness. Complete the
Prisoner of
challenge
in Deep
to obtain
Confinement.
2 brand new Cavern relics, Prisoner in Deep Confinement and Grand Duke Incinerated to Ashes. Woo! Well,
Dos
that
de
just
nuevo.
about brings us to the final sections of our Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh? Already? This program isn't nearly haunted enough for my
No,
liking.
falta la segunda parte, ¿no? Hablar de la
Where are
gente
all
y
the
todo el rollo.
ghost stories? You know, beautiful foxy and spirits knocking on your door at midnight? That kind of thing.
I think you're thinking of a different program.
Moving swiftly on to some exciting updates. Thanks again for watching, y'all, and don't
¿Ya?
go anywhere. We'll be
Quedan dos
right
códigos.
back after the following commercials.
Ah, de comerciales.
Hey, you there! Sick and tired of the daily grind? Had enough of running errands? Do you long for rapturous applause and cheering voices?
A ver,
How about
HT,
increased self-confidence and a sense of pride?
BX, 7,
We have an opportunity for you.
JL8,
The Boulder
9,
Town Martial
Z,
Exhibition is now open for registration. Put yourself to the test by challenging
Otro
the best.
nuevo-
This event will once again be hosted by Scott
Otro
Business
nuevo
Alliance.
arena de
Scott
batalla,
Business
¿no?
Alliance, made for the champions.
Oh,
In order to bring our
Interesante.
audience a brand new experience, this event will be adopting a simultaneous
hay uno
exhibition
nuevo.
format. Use your fists to prove your worth. Enter I am the ultimate fighter to register your name. Could you be Boulder Town's new
Martial
fighting
exhibition.
star?
mola.
A stellar Shadow Seeker recruitment announcement. March 7th, member of the Nameless
¿Otra vez
has put
tú?
out a cordial invitation for anyone able to restore her photographs to the way she remembers them. The images in question were inexplicably damaged. I lost all kinds of cool pictures. Beautiful scenery, strange encounters, you name it. There's a big reward for anyone that can help me restore the images. Actions speak louder than words. Miss March's memories are in your hands. Madam Herda of the Genius Society is about to launch unlimited beta testing for the newly developed Simulated Universe World 8. Participants
Nuevo
will have their
simulado-
costs
universo
covered
simulado.
and progress saved for future iterations.
El boss
In order
final
to
será
participate in this offline confidential beta test,
Yankee.
please head to the most mysterious place in the universe, Herda's office. Test participants will be rewarded with a
Otro
brand
set
new
nuevo.
Patagonia
Dice,
land
el lugar
of
más mítico del
dreams
universo, la
and
oficina de Herta.
permit frontline Glamoth planar ornaments. What are you waiting for? Get testing! Good news! The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events are about to begin. is the
Evento
version
otra vez
you
de
love.
ornamento
Let the
y
computer do
evento
the hard work for
de las
3
flores.
minutes and get your hands on double rewards together.
Esa imagen de Argentina no es tan fea.
Argenti.
Me alegro.
One must explore the essence of beauty to appreciate the depth of chivalry. Yes, it is I, your beloved avian servant.
Beloved
Welcome
avian
to
servant.
Astral Peace Media's second special program, Legend of Cosmic Beauty. In today's program, we will be introducing a
Dios
new
mío, no, por
brand
favor.
of the universe.
Lo han hecho aposta para que se parezca a Afrodita, tío. Es igual que Afrodita.
Great to see you.
Ya sabía yo que me recordaba y por qué no me gustaba.
Here's already had another wardrobe change.
Perhaps you didn't get the memo. But we're about to be discussing a
No sabía que me
night of
recordaba y ahora me di
unthinkable
cuenta de que me recuerda.
elegance. It's time to get fancy. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce a member of the Knights of Beauty.
Es que se parece mucho a Afrodita. Muchísimo, muchísimo. ¿Se va a unir a la tripulación?
Argenti is a physical type character following the path of erudition. As a devoted admirer of Adrilla the Beauty, Argenti spends his life roaming the universe and extolling their name.
Ah, so the simulated universe occurrences Curio, Robe of the Beauty, and Knights of Beauty to the rescue. They're obviously related to the Knights, right? Running into the Knights of Beauty while testing the simulated universe is always a blessing. Those guys are a lifeline.
Es el hermano pequeño de Himeko, no te creo.
Especially when I can't get
¿En
enough
serio?
path resonance.
Treating people with courtesy, helping others as a matter of principle, and offering sincere praise to all things in the universe. Such is the code of conduct that Argenti lives by. In the simulated universe, not every helping hand is benevolent, but those provided by the Knights are beyond question. May
Sí,
the
ahí nos
names
ayudan
of
ellos.
Argenti and the Beauty be blessed for all eternity.
Ah, dice ahora hace pensar que era el hermano que se parece.
Albert, what was that planar fissure and Garden of Plenty commercial all about?
Well, Argenti magnanimously answered our call and agreed to appear in our commercial as a corporate ambassador.
Dijo que aparecería en el
I never forgot
anuncio.
our end of the bargain. The IPM acknowledges that Adrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
No me disgusta el aspecto, pero me recuerda demasiado a Afrodita.
No need to worry.
No es feo,
Just a
pero me
little
recuerda demasiado a
back
ella.
scratching.
Por él.
Okay. Kinda TMI. But I still don't really understand the concept of the beauty.
Allow me to explain. Adrilla's beauty permeates everything. Take Argenti for example. From his daily armor cleaning routine to his constant grace, all of it stems from his pursuit of the beauty. Elegance is Argenti's middle name and even manifests itself in his combat. Argenti's basic attack, Fleeting Fragrance, can deal physical damage to a single target. His skill, Justice Hereby Blooms, can deal physical damage to all enemies.
Nice!
¿No
Man,
ataca a todos?
I wish I looked that elegant in combat.
Argenti's ultimate is pretty unique, triggering different effects depending on the amount of energy consumed. Such is the manifold beauty of Adrilla. When consuming a small amount of energy, Argenti's ultimate, for in this garden supreme beauty bestows,
Puede
can deal
utilizar el ultimate
damage to
dependiendo de la energía
all
que tenga.
enemies. When consuming all energy, Argenti's ultimate becomes Merit Bestowed
Tiene
in
varios
My
rangos.
Garden, which deals greater damage. It also inflicts additional damage on a random target.
Huh? Wait, so you can choose how much energy to release?
Interesante, eso es interesante, no lo sabía. Puede elegir cuánta energía gastar en su ulti.
Argenti to regenerate additional energy and obtain a stack of self-cultivation. Self-cultivation can increase Argenti's crit rate.
Oh, so
Va a ir a recargar energía este
self-cultivation,
PJ.
the fiercer his attacks.
Este PJ va a
Or,
recargar.
to put it
Seguro.
another way,
Recarga y
Argenti needs
ulti,
to attack as
probablemente.
many enemies as possible. The greater
Recarga
the
y
number
un
of
pedazo de
enemies,
salsoto
the
como una
faster his
polla.
energy regeneration, and the stronger his combat.
Segurísimo.
Stronger combat, faster energy regeneration, more enemies to attack.
Argenti giving erudition vibes. I'm here
Tiene toda la
for it.
pinta.
Argenti's technique, Manifesto of Purest Virtue, can daze enemies within a set range. Dazed enemies are unable to launch attacks. Attacking a dazed
los
enemy to enter
tunea.
combat not only deals damage to all enemies, but also regenerates Argenti's energy.
Woo!
En la E les pega, los tunea y le da energía cuando entra al combate. O sea, lo que es la técnica.
They say looks can kill.
No sé, pero va a ser buenísimo. Solo faltaba ya.
That's true. The Argenti fans are in for a fatal surprise.
Al final lo van a hacer super cheto.
In Night of Universal Hallucinations, Trailblazers will encounter Argenti en route to a Washtopia.
Wait a second. A wash a what now? I shower every day.
Slow down there, Trailblazer. Have you never asked yourself how the Astral Express stays so clean and shiny?
Because Pom-Pom's always cleaning up after us?
It's because the train stops at Washtopias along its journey. Washtopias specialize in cleaning interstellar craft. You know, there are all kinds of fast-acting, lemon-scented
Washtopia.
antibacterial- We're getting off topic! All you need to know is that the encounter with Argenti is one of excitement and wonder.
What the fuck, hay un sitio para
And a
Valtteri.
little bird tells me he's set for a showdown with the entire crew.
I don't get it. Why are we always either in a fight or on the way to one?
A fight, you say? Far too poor a term. What you meant to say was a chivalrous display of gentlemanly fortitude. Anyway, Argenti only challenges those who he deeply respects.
Se va a retarnos
you mean
algo.
The illustrious galactic baseballer's reputation doth precede one.
Sure. Anyway, with the driller's blessing, let's move straight on to the version 1.5 warp events.
Finally!
First
Lo-
off, during
primero
the
viene
first phase of
huohuo.
version 1.5 in the character event warp, Bloom and Gloom.
Mira cuántos banners hay,
Can obtain the limited
Hay 6
5-star
banners.
character huohuo.
Yours, my favorite scaredy cat trainee judge!
During the second phase of version
Y la
1.5,
segunda fase,
we'll be welcoming
Argenti.
2 character event warps in
Con
Thorns
Arya.
of Scented Crown. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Argenti.
Ah, our knight in shining armor!
Meanwhile, in
Silverwolf?
Contract Zero, the familiar face of Silverwolf will be joining the war.
Sí, Silverwolf viene con Argenti. Los
4-star
otros dos son el arma de
character
huohuo, el arma de
Anya
Argenti y el arma de
will be appearing in
Silverwolf.
both
Ya
the
está.
aforementioned second phase
será eso.
character event warps.
Ah, long time no see, Silverwolf.
Claro, los otros tres son las armas,
wonder
claro.
if her game account's
Por eso dije que venía un rerra.
You want to ask her the next time you see her?
You first.
Now, it's time to take a look at version 1.5.
Sí, viene con
Light
Asta,
Mode.
Lynx y Hania.
In the first phase of version 1.5,
Brilliant
the drop
fixation.
rate for the 5-star
Night
light
of Fright.
cone, Night of Fright, will
¿Lleva un cúter en la mano?
While in the second phase of version 1.5,
Oh.
the 5-star light cone, an instance before gaze,
Está con
will
alguien.
enter the light cone event warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the 5-star light
Incessant
cone,
Rain.
Incessant Rain, will be boosted.
All aboard!
En la ilustración del arma de...
The
del
train
otro
is
tombo.
about to make the jump. And here's some other cool stuff. Starting from 1.5 within the team selection and character ascension screens, every character will have brand new voice
This is a
lines.
different kind of arena.
Cuando eliges un personaje tiene voz.
Again? Is that good or
Vale, les ponen más voces.
Ah, is that huohuo's ascension line? Ah, so cute. Wait, if a character's already fully ascended, can we still hear their line?
We got you covered. All audio lines get saved in the index. You can listen back at any time. Here's something else. In version
Guest
1.5,
back.
we'll also be seeing a guest book feature update. If Trailblazers are ever curious to check which friends have visited the Express, the guest book has a record and message from
Oh,
each
qué
visitor.
guay.
Such a neat idea.
Additionally,
Queden
the
pronto.
Forgotten Hall will also be receiving updates in 1.5. First up, in Forgotten Hall Combat, Trailblazers can now choose to re-challenge.
Re-challenge?
It's like
Ah,
this.
amigo.
If things
Lo
aren't
mismo del
going too
Genshin.
smooth when challenging a certain stage, Trailblazers can choose to return to the Forgotten Hall map and restart the challenge. When re-challenging, previously used technique
te
points
devuelven
are
todo,
replenished.
exactamente.
A chance to replan your maze technique strategy,
Ah, está bien.
perhaps.
Para no tener que salir y volver
And
atrás.
I
Todo el
almost
rollo.
forgot to mention, stopping and restarting a challenge in the second half of a stage doesn't mean you have to redo
Es lo
the
mismo
first
que
half.
sinceramente.
That is a relief.
And when entering the Forgotten Hall, your combat lineup for each stage is now remembered, regardless of whether you met with
Esto lo
victory
dije yo
or
hace unos
defeat.
días.
Your
Que
previous
estaba
lineup
harto de
will
tener
be
que elegir los
waiting for
personajes
you
una y
on
otra
the
vez. Que por
preparation
qué no
screen.
podías quedarse ahí.
No need for manual selection.
Now that's my kind
Que en
of.
todos lados se quedaba, pero ahí.
Wait for Trailblazers to give it all a spin. The Forgotten Hall is an important system within the game. Updates will continue to be rolled out, so stay tuned for future versions. Well, looks like it's time for our final redemption code.
Otro código.
See you on the other side,
See you
Trailblazers.
on the other side. 6 B9 BF PK 58 Q3T. Vamos a ver si funciona. Y vamos a comprobar aquí esto. Los 3 correos han funcionado.
Hey folks, I'm back.
Me too.
Me three! Good to see you again, Trailblazers. You're just in time to help us wrap up version 1.5 special program.
Aw, is it that time already? I was just getting started.
Be my guest, Trailblazer. This owl is ready to flap.
Aren't you forgetting something, Albert? I'm pretty sure you didn't mention the thing.
Thing? What thing?
That thing? Winky winky.
Gift of Odyssey. How could I forget? In version
Los códigos para
1.5, Trailblazers can get their hands on 10 warp
10 deseos más, por fin. Muy bien, hombre, muy bien ahí.
Gotta love a check-in event. And that's not the only
Eso
thing to love
siempre
in
lo viene bien,
version
hombre.
1.5. Anything in today's IPM programs tickle your fancy, guys?
You had me at Ghost Hunting Squad. I am so ready for a spooky
Estoy poniendo todo.
stream.
Sign me up! As for me, it was all about those unique characters. Huohuo's tale backstory, Hanya's 10 Lords expertise, and Argenti's mysterious search for the beauty. Can't wait to see them in person.
Couldn't have put it better myself. And with that, Trailblazers, I bid you a peaceful onward journey. Thank you for supporting the IBM. See you in the next one.
Vale, ya están posteados en Twitter, ya están posteados en
See you
YouTube.
later!
Para quien quiera verlo. Y aquí llega el final de todo esto. No ha estado mal, la verdad. Ha habido mucho bla bla al principio, pero mejoró el tema.
万军雷霆的巨响，浩瀚